Hello and welcome to Somerset Academy. We're here today to celebrate a group of children who worked very hard to write letters to soldiers overseas and send them letters and gifts, things that they needed, like batteries and pencils and pens and boxes and boxes, 50-odd boxes of things, gifts for the soldiers. It's a wonderful thing that they did, and we congratulate them. We're here with the principal, Jennifer Enriquez, and 4 of the wonderful students who did a really great thing this past month, and we're going to talk to all of them. Tell me about this project.
The Forgotten Soldiers Outreach Program is a charitable organization that collects certain items according to what is in need for that particular year. And we got involved about 4 years ago through some families. And what we do here at Somerset, the way that we contribute, is every classroom adopts an item. They decorate a box and they put that item into the collection. Every single student, 25 students in each class, every student participates. And on the culminating activity is an assembly where we celebrate the United States of America. The students are all dressed in red, white, and blue. We're visited by this year we had 2 representatives from the United States Air Force, and they collect our items. The items are then placed in packages and sent overseas, along with some very, very special letters. All of my students write letters.
That the students write?
Yes, 900, I think I want to say 894 letters were written this year. And the soldier that was here to collect them this year said that when they get those letters, it's like a piece of home. And they made us feel really special.
How nice.
Yeah, and we even got to hear a reaction from one of the letters from one of the soldiers.
And I'm sure that you're going to be getting thank you notes as soon as they get the packages and can return
yes,
letters.
Yes, ma'am. This is the 4th year that we do it, so we have gotten some letters, and it makes our students understand and appreciate. And the whole idea is that our students know that those soldiers will never be forgotten.
No, they shouldn't ever be forgotten. So let's talk to some students. And the students that we're going to talk to today are Maddie Gonzalez, and Victoria Vitale, and Ashley Frick, and Mateus Torres. Hi, welcome everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, so tell me, what class are you in?
Miss Chuba.
It's what grade?
5th grade.
5th grade. And what did your class do?
We donated insect repellent wipes.
Insect repellent wipes. Boy, that's a good thing. I would never have thought of that.
Yeah.
How many did you collect?
About 24, which is 1 from every student in our class. Yeah.
Not bad. And what did you collect?
Our class collected pens and pencils. Yep. And I think it's going to be really nice because all the pens and pencils we collect when sent to the soldiers, they can use it to write letters back to us, to write letters to their family.
Yes.
And so they have a way to communicate and not run out of pens and pencils.
Isn't that a great thing? Did they ask for that?
Yes.
Good for them.
Yeah.
They knew what they wanted, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And what did your class send?
Well, I'm in Victoria's class, and what we did was we did pens and pencils. But not the kids just didn't bring a little pack of pens and pencils. They brought 5 or 6. It was amazing to see.
So
and
you had a lot.
when the soldiers came here, their smiles on their faces were amazing. There's nothing better than that.
Yeah, and I'll bet the smiles on your faces were pretty good too.
It was just to see their faces and how they were over there, and when they come back to see that they aren't forgotten. They will never be forgotten. They're always loved and cared by us.
Good girl. And Mateus, what did your class do?
Well, my class did. I'm in the same class as Maddie Gonzalez, so what we did was that we collected insect wipes so they don't get bit by mosquitoes, because there's huge mosquitoes there and they could bite like they get
Yeah.
really big.
And leave
bites.
bad marks.
Yes, they do. And when he just started speaking, the soldier, he was like so proud and so happy. He was like that. I was the happiest person I've ever seen.
So you guys put them in boxes and you decorated the cartons, right?
Yes, we did.
And inside were not only the things that they needed, but letters.
Yes. What we did was we had a little coloring sheet on it, which was the United States of America's flag. And we colored it, but it wasn't just the picture. All of us wrote amazing letters. And two students from second grade decided to come up and say the letter, and the soldiers were almost crying. They were so happy.
Aw.
They knew that, this is my home. It was just amazing.
And we can't wait for them to come home with the people who love them and who they love. Safe and sound is what we want, right?
Yes.
And it's really a very nice thing that you people did.
Also at the assembly, I got to meet. I was part of the speech, and
Because you're the student government president.
Yes.
Whoa.
Vice.
And you're the vice president?
So I got to meet the soldiers beforehand, and they were so happy to see, all our faces, and they knew we had something great for them, and they just seemed so excited to see what they got. And I looked down at all the boxes, and there had to be at least 50 boxes filled, overflowing. And after the assembly, our class took the boxes to the truck to send to the soldiers, and all our class, we were struggling. They were so heavy. They were filled to the top. And I was thinking, when the soldiers get these, they're going to be so surprised.
And so happy.
Yep.
Wow, so you guys did a lot.
Yes.
You going to do it again next year?
Oh, yes.
This is the fourth year we've been doing this, and I've been here 4 years, and ever since I started this school, I think that this project was one of the best projects we've ever done in this
And
school.
probably grows and grows every year.
Every year it will get bigger and better, and everything.
And everybody in the school was at the assembly
Even from the
and
little
got to see
pre-Ks,
the.
and the soldiers came by and they were high-fiving everyone, and
Aw.
the smiles. They were just excited, and they just wanted to high-five the soldiers everywhere.
And the pre-Kers had little hats and
Yeah.
flags that they waved in the air.
Yeah, they had army hats and flags that they colored and everything.
It's so nice.
Must have been a great assembly.
Yep, it was.
And you should be very proud of yourselves and your school.
Thank you.
So, who came up with this idea? Does anybody know?
Well, there's a girl in my class. Her name is Alessandra Matarazzo, and her sister 4 years ago came up with the idea because they had a family member in the army, and her dad, they came up with the idea of collecting items for the forgotten soldiers and sending them
They're
out.
not forgotten ever,
They're not.
right?
Nope.
I think that the name comes from that they will never be forgotten.
That's better.
yeah.
Right. And
Because if we call them forgotten soldiers, my goodness, that feels really
But once
sad.
you understand the meaning of the name, it comes to you that's why.
Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
And in the letters we wrote, our teachers explained how to make the letters feel like something special, like
And
something
that-
coming from
yeah.
your heart, not something coming from the mind and just saying, I'm sorry for this,
yeah.
I'm sorry for that. You
She
just
told-
said you're so.
We're proud of you.
Yes, you
are
inspire
doing an
me.
amazing job.
And I'm seriously considering joining the army when I grow up.
I'll bet you'd make a very good soldier.
Thank you.
So thank you. You are four very bright, very generous, very smart people. And I'm very proud to have met you.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us today. Thank you so much. For OCTV, I'm Elaine Kugelman, and thank you for joining us today at Somerset Academy to meet this principal, Jennifer Enriquez, and these four fabulous children. Thanks for joining us. Bye.
you.